And I'm squeezing the shot there. How do you do? Hey, I just picked this up. Some of you may remember that. I think it was back last September. I had made a trip to Springdale, Arkansas, to Core Brewery. I did Core and Saddlebach. Oh wow, that's amazing. So I hit both breweries that day. Did several videos from Core. I did some with bartender Jeff Rowe down there. Jeff Rowe, you're the man. Core just came to Springfield. I met Nick up at Macadoodles. And they brought a few of their flavors with them. One was this toasted coconut ale. And I picked it up because it was going like hotcakes, man. There was only a couple bottles left, and I was there right at the beginning of the tasting. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and pick this thing up. The aromas on this are absolutely exquisite. I mean, there's huge coffee and toffee. There's huge caramel, huge coffee, huge toffee going on. Get some kind of like deep molasses notes. I'm going to read just a touch from their bottle here before I go on to taste. About our toasted coconut ale, a rich, smooth brown ale with a rich, delicious, freshly toasted coconut flavor. 6 premium malts offer your palate a complex malt profile. Pairs nicely with a hammock and a cool breeze. So this has toasted coconut in. So let's have a drink. My recollection from the tasting was I felt big coffee up front. I didn't feel the coconut to the back end. It is apparent. It's not huge in this, however. Well, it might have been because I just had they put them in their little bitty plastic cups. Because I'm actually tasting the coconut more now. Yeah, I'm really tasting the coconut more now, actually. When I did the tasting, those tiny little plastic cups, I was really tasting a whole lot of coffee, a little bit of coconut in the back. But now that I got this bottle here, I still taste that coffee. I also taste, coffee as what was on the nose. But I'm getting that coconut throughout. Before I was only getting it at the end. It could be just because I just had not enough really to cover my palate, as it were. But I'm feeling the coconut all the way through it now, actually. You can smell the toasted coconut. It's very nice. It is there. It's there. It is apparent. It's not heavy. It's not all coconut all the time. So, I mean, if you're not a heavy coconut fan, I think you still might enjoy it because of all the other flavors going on. I think you'll be able to appreciate that it is a finely crafted beer. Unless you absolutely hate coconut, I think you're going to be okay with this. If you're a huge coconut fan, you may wish there was a tad more, but personally, I like it the way it is because it is pretty well balanced. The coconut is there; it is apparent without taking away from the other flavors, and I think that's what this beer does right. That's what a lot of Core products do right, actually, but I'm a huge fan. I've got their Imperial Red as well that day, but I'm going to save it for tomorrow. I'm going to drink this one today. I've got a rather cool evening, so I'm going to do some big beers tonight. I'm going to start with this one. This one is only 6%. I say only 6. 6 isn't exactly tiny, let's be honest. But I've got 2 big stouts I'm going to do later. Hopefully, weather permitting, man. And then the Imperial Red I'm going to drink tomorrow because I've got 2 other Imperial Reds that I'd like to compare it to. I'm going to do videos for each of them individually. I'm going to do a video with all of them all together. I've got the one of my favorite Reds is the New Albanian Elector Red. I also have I think it's called 2 Gingers from Half Acre, and now I've got this. I've got the Core. And this is my first beer, man. I have trouble speaking. So, my God, the Core Imperial Red. So I'm going to do all those 3 reds tomorrow, hopefully. But this one is a must, man. If you are, whether you like coconut or not, unless you absolutely hate it, I recommend trying it. Core products are absolutely amazing. So I hope they become available to everybody at some point. And for my friends that can't get it, I think this is something we're going to want to talk about in the beer trade. So there you go.